Alright, so here we go. I'm going to do something extremely hazardous. Something that I can pretty much guarantee no associate administrator, NASA bureaucrat, has ever done before. And because it's NASA social, that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with two jokes. Okay, so I'm John Grunsfeld. I'm the associate administrator. That's not a joke. For science at NASA, I am an astronaut. I flew 5 times, including the last 3 Hubble missions that John mentioned, STS-125, which was just about the most followed NASA human spaceflight mission ever. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then 4 months later, the science results came out. So we had 1.5 billion impressions from the mission. And then the science results came out. They were front page of newspapers all around the world, the New York Times, above the fold. And there were 4 billion impressions. So the science rules, definitely. But, all right, so two xenon atoms walk into a bar. So I'm going to address 2 things. And the first one looks around and says to the second one, "I think I lost an electron." And the other one says, "Are you positive?" Okay, that's from my daughter. 17 and loves science in spite of stopping at every rock outcrop in all of our travels and going out on cold wintry nights looking at meteor showers, which they now ask me to do. So I figure I've been a successful parent. Okay, joke number 2. I spent 17 years in Texas. All right, so I know a little about the Texas Rangers, state police. You have to imagine big hat, mirrored glasses, walks up to the car, looks in. It's I gotta remember this. Okay, so walks up to the car, and it's Heisenberg and Schrodinger in the car. Okay, 2 very famous physicists. And the guy raps on the window, and Heisenberg rolls down the window. Of course, they're old guys, so no power windows. Leans into the car, raises the glasses, and says, "Sir, do you have any idea how fast you are going?" This is Heisenberg. He says, "No, of course not." The ranger thinks Heisenberg is a bit of a smart guy. Says, "All right, license, registration." And then, because he's Texas, he says, "Pop the trunk, sir." Walks around the car, opens the trunk, thinking a couple of old gentlemen. What's the deal? Looks in the trunk, walks back around, leans back into the car and says, "Did you know you have a dead cat in the trunk?"
So
I do now. Okay, that's about as good as it gets. So I'm really thrilled to be here. I'm